Hey everybody, welcome back. You're watching Hello Good Game, and today we're going to jump back sideways again, and we're taking a look at our creator course. And today we are going to look at the hardware and equipment that's required to get you started. So this is really basic. We're going to be in and out in 2 minutes here. Mostly, you're going to need a webcam and a mic, and then if you really want to go above and beyond, you can get some lighting and a green screen going, right? So the first thing that we can do is we'll fire up Amazon and we'll do a Google search or an Amazon search for webcams, and we find that you can get an introductory webcam for about $10 to $25. I've highlighted one here that I like. It's called the NVIDIA 1080p HD webcam with US desktop laptop mini plug and play video calling computer camera and built-in mic. And that's what I really liked, is the fact that it has a built-in mic, because now you're killing two birds with one stone for under $25, right? So technically, you could get rolling with everything you need to stream for $25. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There's no roadblocks to that. Everybody has $25. Don't go get your Starbucks for a week, right? It's as simple as that. But if you've got a little bit deeper pockets and you're wanting to outsource, I really recommend the Logitech C920. This is a great quality webcam, and it also has a built-in mic, which is super, super important. If you wanted, you could also pick this up with a tripod and a privacy shutter. And this is going to be pretty cheap. This is not an expensive unit. Regularly about $100, but we're actually looking at it on sale right now for $62. So very good deal right there. And then, of course, we can have the higher end options to us as well. And we're going to be looking at the Razer combination of the Siren X and the Kaio webcam. So the Siren X is the microphone you'll see here, and then the Kaio is the webcam. So this is great because it's actually going to come with an angel ring light around the webcam as well, a halo light I think you call it. And so again, killing two birds with one stone here, because you're getting a little bit of studio lighting and you're getting that higher quality equipment as well, right? And if you so choose and really, really, really had deep pockets, you could go even bigger with your mics. And there is the Siren Elite for $200. And then you could go maybe with something like the Blue Yeti, etc., etc. And these are running as high as $250, $300. But again, there's no need for that really. As you'll see, we showed you guys this introductory mic for $15. So if you don't want to drop $300 on a microphone, don't. Just drop $20. Just buy the webcam with the mic included. It's as easy as that, right? And then last but not least, we have the little bit of a studio setup. And this is the best deal that I can find for $140. You're getting 3 screens, you're getting the stand, you're getting 4 lights, and you're getting everything to take it with you, the clips, etc., etc., and even a spotlight, which is very cool. So really everything you're going to need is right here. So that's cool. You can also, if you don't need all of these things, buy it separately. You can get the green screen for as low as $20. Honestly, you could go to get a sheet, right? A green sheet, that'll work as well. The bright green is really kind of necessary here for the best quality. But if you're on a budget, this isn't even necessary. I'm not even using a green screen yet personally, right? So this is totally optional for you. Definitely not a necessity. As far as other things, we could get a beginner's guide to a streaming PC, what's required, what's not. Truly, I think you should be able to stream on almost any real PC. If it's a desktop and newer than 2015, you should 100% be able to stream on it. No ifs, ands, or buts. But as far as making a PC, that's going to be a little bit more. Obviously, I recommend Memory Express. They'll be able to help you out. Just tell them whether you're on a budget or not. Say, hi, I'm looking to get into streaming and I'm on a budget. What can you recommend to get me rolling? Or if you're a baller, Sean Collar, tell them you want a badass unit and they will happily set you up with that as well. It's a little bit more in depth than I want to get into now because there are different components and there's so many different routes that you can take, and what's on sale now might not necessarily be on sale when you buy your unit, et cetera, et cetera. And then these people are really, really professionals and will be able to help you through everything. So we're also going to look at the software. So we named a couple of these to begin with, and we can do this as well today. As far as broadcasting software goes, we are going to show you guys one, which is going to be OBS. And then if you have questions about the others, they're going to be so similar that just if you have trouble finding a button, just do a quick Google search for it. And that way we're all saving some time. And I'll post links down below for particular tutorials on each of the different platforms, just so you have a more in-depth resource base if you do run into trouble, right? So let's go ahead and open it up. Go ahead, download OBS, and then you can maybe follow through with me, because we're going to fly through this pretty quick. So when you open OBS, here it is. Just a blank screen, I suppose. And we have our scenes and our sources. These are the most two important things. And you can also see my mic popping off crazily, like down there. So if you don't have a source, add a new source, or a scene, sorry. And this is going to be what you're working on. I'm not a television broadcaster, so I don't know how to break this down really for you guys. But if these would be my different games that I was working on or my different projects. And then these are the different parts of that project. Like my webcam frame would be one of these parts within my Magic the Gathering scene. I'm using Streamlabs to record this, and then I'm showing you on OBS. That's the only way I can really do it. So I do recommend Streamlabs, but however, for this sakes, for the sake of this tutorial, we're using OBS. So go ahead, add your source or your scene. We have Magic the Gathering here. We could just add a new one, right? So new scene. Easy as that. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to add a source. So what kind of source do we want? And then we'll add that source. So if we want a game capture, which I don't even think I have it open. I do. That's perfect. So we'll go game capture, and then we can leave it or rename it. Okay. And then we're going to go. So mode, capture any full screen application. This is not necessarily what we want because we want more control, right? So we're going to go capture specific window, easy peasy. And then under window, we're going to click in, and then we're looking for the particular service or game or media source that we're looking to share. So in this case, it's Magic the Gathering. I'll click that down there, and you can see it popped up. And we have some other options which we don't really need to pay any attention to. And then we have our source, and we can resize it. We'll grab it. We can shrink it down. We can make it bigger, right? So we want that full screen. That's absolutely perfect. And then as far as adding our webcam, it's the same thing. Audio input. We need video capture device. Here we go. Video capture device, and that would be a webcam. And it's the same thing. So it's USB device. You can't see it activated right here. Because my webcam is turned on over here. Let me try and see if that works. Discard. Oh, it did work. Perfect. So we'll reopen this up, and you'll see now we have our webcam. We can press OK, and we could shrink this down to size. The problem is you can only have a webcam visible on one source at a time. So if I were to try to turn my other webcam on here, it wouldn't go until we shut this one off. And then my other webcam should load up here. There we go. So we just had to jump back and forth. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So you've seen how to put your webcam up. You've seen how to put your game up. That's all, you guys. If your mic is not going, right, we can click down here on our settings. We're going into properties, and then we're picking our device where our microphone is coming from, right? So it could come from our webcam. It could come from our microphone. It could come from the default of our computer. And then if you're looking for any other sound options, I'll tell you how to do that too. So we also have our desktop audio, we're going to want to click that, go to properties, and we can edit that as well, what device we want that playing through. Personally, I like to listen to music in my headphones while I'm playing and recording. So I set my game to Realtek digital audio, right? And then I have the rest of my computer playing through my headphones. So it's only the game going through my sound card, which is great. So that's a little tip for you as well. And then if we scroll down to our windows and we type in sound, we get our sound control panel. We'll open up I'll toss it over here for you guys so you can see. This is our audio panel here. It's not necessarily what I want. Sound settings is what we want. Perfect. And then we can scroll down and customize app volume and device preference. So this is perfect. And then we see our Magic the Gathering arena. It's currently muted, but we put it to our Realtek audio, right? So we sent it to Realtek audio. So this is where we send, and then over here is where we receive, right? In our properties. This is where we're receiving from. So we can do this with both our microphones or our inputs and our outputs. So that is how I control the sound in OBS. It's really, really easy. It's just your sound options, and then use the game and anything that you want to go to OBS, send that to your Realtek, and then sound anything that you don't want to be heard by OBS via your voice chats or your music or whatever you're doing to your other device, whether that be your headphones. I would say speakers, but you can't do it through speakers because kind of your mic's going to pick it up, right? So you got to kind of be rocking headphones for that. That is it, you guys. As far as basics go, absolutely that is it. If we wanted to go above and beyond, if you wanted a built-in chat, a webcam frame like you see I have here, we have alerts, we have all sorts of things like that. Those are a little bit more complex, and we're going to have a more in-depth video on that in the future. For now, if you need to go more above and beyond this basics OBS setup, I would get Streamlabs, and then you set it up the exact same way. However, Streamlabs is really cool. Over 70% of online creators are using it. So get into there, and there's a lot of things that are pre-made. So there's this advanced overlay maker, and it's really cool. So you can make overlays for yourself. We can have be right back screens, countdowns like timers, follower notifications and alerts, and these are all free. And there's templates that you can just apply to your page. And I would say that is more of the intermediate step as far as setting your stream up, because you're getting a lot of work for not a lot of effort, because it's just a drag and drop different templates, right? So you just kind of pick the style you want. So we go from beginner, game, webcam, to the whole production process on Twitch, etc., etc. Which brings me to my next thought. On the bottom, you're going to see start stream and then record stream or start recording. I like to record because I'm producing videos on YouTube. So you're going to want to do that. And then if you're streaming, you're going to start stream. But if you've not already done so, you have to go into your settings. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's right where we were looking. And then you click stream. And then if you go into your Twitch settings, you're going to be able to, or Mixer or whatever platform you're using. I'm using Restream right now. So grab your stream key, and then you're going to want to paste it in here. And that's it, right? So now when you press that stream button, because you've entered in your stream key, it's going to send that to the broadcasting platform or whatever you want to call it. And they will be able to play all of your lovely content for you. As far as that goes, that's it. If you want to go more advanced and you want to do things that are more than just the Streamlabs OBS already made templates, and you want something custom for you and a brand, we're going to talk about outsourcing a little bit later. And if you want to get into it before that video comes out, because I know we're only producing maybe 1 or 2 of these a week, and it could be a while till we get there, check out Fiverr.com and then just go to the gaming tab. You're going to see people doing Discords for people, Twitches, overlays, custom logos, animations, intros, the whole 9 yards. So you can just pay someone to do all this for you, which is really, really cool. Next up, we're talking about places that you should be broadcasting to. Now, the couple that come to mind that are the best and easiest to grow your content on are going to be Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer. You could go above and beyond and make a Facebook group or stream on your personal Facebook page if you are really into that, because Facebook is really great as well. So choose which platform you want and which one you want to start with, and that's good. Get everything set up, get used to it, do a couple run-throughs, and that's great. But you can go above and beyond, and there's a service called Restream. Sign up to Restream, sign up to these other platforms, set your profiles up so they all look congruent and they're omnipresent, they're all the same across the board, and then you stream to Restream, and Restream will rebroadcast your stream to the different platforms all at once, which is really cool. And I know once you're an affiliate on Twitch, you have to wait 24 hours before placing that content on another platform. But until then, it's a great way to grow your audience. And Restream will actually allow you to delay your broadcasts on different platforms as well, which is really, really cool. So there is no other option than Restream for growing your audience quickly and efficiently, because why cast a net to catch fish in one pond when you could net 5 lakes at once, right? Because different people are hanging out on different platforms. So Twitch should be number 1. Mixer should be number 2. YouTube should be number 2 or 3. Facebook should be number 3 or 4, right? Depending on what platform you like to engage with most, right? Because you have to have a good experience as well. It's not just about your end users, because with Restream, learn the platform you like most, and then Restream will take care of the rest, right? So not much to break through and go through here. Setting up your Twitch is like setting up any other profile. You're gonna need a profile picture, you're gonna need a banner, you're gonna need an about yourself category in your panels. We can go through editing your panels and putting on extensions more in depth, because we do have things like Cardboard, Aether Hub, Deckmaster. There's different overlays that you can put into your Twitch to really make the experience more inclusive for your audience. But we're gonna handle that a little bit later in a Magic the Gathering Arenas tools video. We're going to look at statistic tools as well, etc., etc. And then we are also looking at tonight our sanctuary. Now, a sanctuary to me is somewhere where you're going to record your footage or your content that is, I don't want to say isolated, because you shouldn't isolate yourself, but you need to have the option to do so if it's required. Somewhere that you're in full control of the environment. You can shut the sound off. The lighting is how you need it, and it's adjustable. Every variable is under your control and adjustable. This makes it easier, it makes it efficient, and it makes it reliable. So you're just really eliminating the road bumps and the hiccups from your creation process. And then you're going to get more comfortable in your area, and it's just going to become more of a creative process and less of I'm not sure how to explain it, like a grind, and you'll probably have an easier time without the eyes and ears of others, right? So make your own space. We're going to show you guys my space. I'm going to have a couple pictures up here as well of my sanctuary. It's not much. It's a little room in the basement, right? I've got a chair, I've got a wall, I've got a desk. Yeah, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But it is a requirement, right? It's somewhere where you can go and you can put in the work yourself alone without the interruptions consistently. And that is the biggest key, is consistency. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed part 3 of our creator course. We took a little bit of a look at the equipment, the software, the platforms, and the environments that you're going to want to curate for a successful content creation career, because that is what you should treat it as, and it will treat you well if you treat it well. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and we will catch you all on the flip side.